Part 2, Folder 2, TV film actors and actresses. Ahoy, hi everybody, and welcome to the second part of this folder, looking at my autographs from just general film and TV actors and actresses. So that's people who aren't in my main areas of collecting. I'll carry straight on. So first up on this one, we have Alex Winter, best known, of course, for being Bill or Ted Bill S. Preston. Yeah, I'm sure he's Bill, in the Bill and Ted films. He was nice and he answered my questions, but he did sort of give the impression that he was fed up with answering questions about Bill and Ted, but of course that was the only reason he was there. But he probably had a long day, but there's nothing wrong, it just wasn't a overly warm meeting, let's put it that way. But yes, that's Alex Winter. That was at London Film and Comic Con, as was this. Can't remember if it was the same one. This is Mitch Pileggi, I think that's his name, who of course is Skinner in the X-Files. I actually chatted to him. He used to host the TV show, I can't remember the exact title of the series, but it was the one where they revealed secrets of magic tricks with a masked magician even, and I actually chatted to him about that. But he was pleasant enough. This was at a different London Film and Comic Con, and this is Danny Glover, of course, best known for being Myrtle in the Lethal Weapon films. Done so many other things as well. The Colour Purple springs to mind. But yeah, an acting legend, especially amongst black actors. Bit of a pioneer. And he does a lot of work as well, socially conscious work. He wasn't overly chatty, but he was present enough. This was at, I think it was a London Film and Comic Con Winter, I think. This is Natasha Henstridge, best known for playing Syl in the first two Species films. She's done various other bits as well, but that's really what she's famous for. I think she was lovely, but unfortunately there was a guy in front of me interviewing her, and so she sort of took a break from the interview to sign my bits, so I didn't get the full experience with her, but from what I could tell she was really nice, and I got a couple signed from her. So yeah, that's the other one, which is a still from, might be the first Species, but I've got a feeling it's Species 2, but I might be misremembering that. This was at the same event, I think. This was Sam J. Jones. That sounds wrong to me, but I'm sure it's right, if that makes sense, but I will double check it. Obviously played Flash Gordon in Flash Gordon. And at the time, he was, it is Sam J. Jones. At the time, he was undergoing a bit of a resurgence because Ted had not long come out. And there's that excellent scene in Ted where we're at the party and they've hired Sam J. Jones to take pictures with everybody. And I've actually got a similar photo because they recreated that photo shoot at the event, which was a lot of fun, on a mock-up of the skiff that he rides in Flash Gordon. He was nice, but he was sort of a perfunctory answers to your questions guy, but nothing wrong with him. Okay, these I ordered through Danielle Harris's website. So this is Danielle Harris, who I was first aware of for her role in The Last Boy Scout, which I think is the greatest action movie of the 1980s. She played Bruce Willis's daughter in it. She then went on, she was in Halloween, I think it's 5 and 6, but I may be wrong there. And then she came back for a Halloween remake by Rob Zombie, and she was in both of those. Fairly significant roles, and she's done lots of horror since. She's in Hatchet from number 2 onwards, and as I say, lots of other bits. And I met her at London Film and Comic Con for The Last Boy Scout and just really liked her. So sort of followed her career a bit more. And as I say, I ordered these through her website. So there's a nice glam shot of her. This is a shot of her. She's actually in body paint there at the Midsummer Lingerie Carnival at Palms, Las Vegas, as you can read. And also another glam shot of her. And I also got a signed copy of a DVD of a film she directed, which I've shown on my DVD collection videos. This was at London Film and Comic Con, and this is Casper Van Diem. I nearly forgot his name then, but it suddenly came to me. This is him as Rico in Starship Troopers, the excellent Paul Verhoeven film. He was also in Sleepy Hollow and has done lots of other bits as well. He's a bit bonkers in a good way. But yeah, it was an interesting and enjoyable meet. And at the same event was Dina Meyer, who played Dizzy in Starship Troopers. So I got them both to sign that shot. And then a solo shot of Dina. And I also had a nice photo shoot with Dina where she's kissing my cheek. Yeah, she was lovely. We had a little chat about Paul Verhoeven. Yes, really happy to have met them. This was at the same London Film and Comic Con. This is Jamie Bamber. At this point, I still hadn't watched, if you've watched part 1 of this folder, at this point I still hadn't watched Battlestar Galactica. I was meeting him for his role in Law and Order. Since then, obviously, I've watched Battlestar and appreciate his role as Apollo. But he was really nice, really chatty. We were talking about how he came up with his look for the role, why he was wearing a St. Christopher, etc. Yeah, really nice meet. At the same London Film and Comic Con, I think, was Serena Vincent. Just got a general glam shot of her. She was in... My mind has gone blank as well. She was in not another teen movie. She was the lady who was naked throughout the whole thing. She was in Cabin Fever, the Eli Roth horror film, and she's done lots of other bits as well. But she was very nice. Again at London Film and Comic Con. Again, I think the same one. This is Robert Hayes, who will always be known for playing Stryker in the Airplane films, which are just... Certainly the first one is one of the greatest comedy films of all time, and the second one ain't half bad either. But he was very nice. In the same event, this is Helen Slater. I had met Helen before, but she's one of my favourites. I really like her. Ever since I saw Supergirl, I've been a little bit in love with her. So I wanted to meet her again, and so I got this picture printed up in advance. This is her in The Secret of My Success. And we had a little chat about how 80s her hair was in that. And then I couldn't resist getting another Supergirl picture signed. She's fairly quiet. At the first event I met her at, which was at Collectomania, she had a bad experience in the photo shoot where somebody groped her. So she's always been, since then, she's been a bit reserved, let's put it that way. But she's always very nice. And she still looks great. Same event. This is, why have I just forgotten his name? Curtis Armstrong, who played Herbert Viola in Moonlighting. He's done lots of other bits as well, but Moonlighting is one of my favourite TV series ever. And I told him it was probably the best TV series of the 1980s. And he was really appreciative of that. And he's put, to Martin, with best wishes from a junior partner of Blue Moon Detective Agency, Herbert Viola, and Curtis Armstrong. But yes, he was very, very nice. This was a purchase from a reputable dealer. This is Michelle Williams. This is her in her role as Marilyn in the film One Week with Marilyn. I think that's what it's called. Michelle is one of my favourite actresses. I know I say that about lots of people, but I do have lots of favourite actresses, but she's somebody who I try and see everything she's in. But yeah, happy to have that. From the same dealer, this is Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who, this is her in Death Proof, the Quentin Tarantino film. She was in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and lots of other bits as well. So happy to have got that one. Same dealer. This is Amanda Seyfried. She's probably best known for being in the Mamma Mia films, unfortunately. But she's a really talented actress who's done so many good things. She's very good in the film Chloe, Lovelace about Linda Lovelace, and lots of other bits as well. And this was from the same dealer, and this is Sophie Lowe, who's an Australian actress who was in a brilliant miniseries for Slap, and I really liked her in that, and I've seen a few other bits she's been in, and she's a really talented actress, so happy to pick that up. Signature not overly clear on that one, but it's there, but that meant it was cheap. Again, same dealer. This is Rae Dawn Chong, who is the daughter of Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong. Very talented actress. I think I first saw her in the film Fear City and various other bits since, but yes, really like her. This was from a different dealer, but again, one I'm confident with authenticity. And this is a dual signed piece from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So Albert Wilkinson, who played one of the Oompa Loompas, and Julie Dawn Cole, who played Veruca Salt. This was from one of those two dealers, but I can't remember which. But this is Juno Temple, who's a brilliant young actress whose career I am watching closely. This was from the same one as the Willy Wonka one. This is James Fox. This is him in The Brilliant Performance. He's done so many other things since. This was from the first dealer. This is Anna Hutchinson, who I became aware of in Cabin in the Woods, and she's done various other bits as well. She was in one of the series of Spartacus. She's an Australian actress. This was from the second dealer. This is a dual signed piece from Confessions of a Window Cleaner. So Robin Asquith has signed it, and the lovely Linda Hayden. This was also from the same dealer. This is Patricia Quinn, who played Magenta in Rocky Horror Picture Show, and she originated the role on stage in the Rocky Horror Show. She was also in The Meaning of Life, playing John Cleese's wife in the Sex Education sketch, and has done lots of other bits as well. Again, same dealer. I believe this is Laura Fraser. Again, I've been a fan of her for years. She was in A Knight's Tale. My main reason I like her is for her role in Lip Service, which was a BBC Three drama that I absolutely adored. As you can see, I went for a little run of buying dealer ones, because this is from the same dealer, and this is Zoe Tapper. This is her in Survivors, I believe. She had a small role in the first episode. I think I'm right there. If not, I will put it on the screen. But yeah, happy to pick that up. She's another actress I'm a big fan of. This is Anna Skellen, who was in the second series of Lip Service that I just mentioned for Laura Fraser, another Australian actress who I haven't seen in anything else, but I really want to because I really liked her. And that was the same dealer. As was January Jones, again, who was in all sorts, including Mad Men and X-Men and various other bits. And this is Anna Faris, hugely talented actress. Done lots of bits. I first became aware of her in the Scary Movie films. Again, still all dealers, as were these. So this is, her name has just gone. This will be on the back. This is Sarah Bolger, who I became aware of because she played Princess Mary in The Tudors, who, of course, and went on to become Queen Mary. And she was just another huge talent, and she's doing well for herself. This is Elizabeth Henstridge, who is best known for being in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I watched 1.5 series of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I liked it, but not enough to really want to stick with it. But I really liked Elizabeth and her character. And that'll do for this part. So, yes, previous parts are on the playlist. Future parts will be on the playlist. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.